Over 60? Discover how turmeric, the golden spice you see in every grocery store, may hold surprising benefits for your kidneys. For years, seniors have sprinkled it on food or bought supplements, believing it was always safe. The truth is more complex. Used correctly, turmeric can lower blood pressure, calm inflammation, protect cells from damage, balance blood sugar, and even ease digestion, all of which reduce stress on aging kidneys. But taken the wrong way, especially in high-dose pills, it may increase oxalates or interact with common medications. If you've ever felt unsure whether turmeric is friend or foe, you're not alone. Many seniors face the same question every day at Walmart, Costco, or in their own kitchens. In this video, I'll reveal 5 proven turmeric benefits that protect kidneys after 60 and show you how to unlock them safely using food, not pills. Let's start with one benefit most seniors completely overlook. One of the most overlooked benefits of turmeric is its ability to support healthy blood pressure and lighten the workload of your kidneys. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it does damage long before symptoms appear. For older adults, it quietly stiffens arteries, stresses the heart, and forces the kidneys to filter blood under constant pressure. Over the years, this silent strain can scar delicate kidney tissues and reduce their filtering power. That was exactly what Mary Thompson, a 70-year-old grandmother from Florida, was facing. Outwardly, Mary lived a wholesome life. She loved cooking Sunday dinners for her family, took daily walks at the local mall, and kept up with her church group. Yet her blood pressure hovered stubbornly around 160/95. Her doctor pointed out swelling in her ankles and a small rise in creatinine, clear signs her kidneys were under stress. Mary felt discouraged. She had cut back on salty snacks, followed her medication schedule, and still the numbers stayed high. At her daughter's urging, she began adding turmeric into everyday meals. It started simply: a pinch stirred into lentil soup, a sprinkle over roasted vegetables, a warm cup of golden milk before bedtime. Within 3 months, her blood pressure eased down to around 135/85. Her kidney function stopped declining. What moved Mary most wasn't only the lab results, it was how she felt each day. Less swelling, more energy to chase her grandkids, a renewed confidence that she could stay independent. "I never thought a spice could give me hope," she admitted, "but it reminded me that food choices still matter at my age." Science explains her story. Curcumin, turmeric's active compound, helps relax blood vessels, reduces oxidative stress, and lowers inflammation in arteries. Better circulation means kidneys can filter blood more efficiently with less strain. Turmeric isn't a replacement for medication. Mary still takes hers, but her experience shows that even small, consistent choices, like half a teaspoon of turmeric with black pepper and healthy fat, can quietly protect aging kidneys, one meal at a time. Another important way turmeric protects your kidneys is by reducing chronic inflammation, a slow, hidden process that erodes kidney health over time. Unlike pain or fever, inflammation inside the kidneys often goes unnoticed, yet it quietly damages the delicate filtering units, scars the tissue, and accelerates decline, especially in seniors already managing diabetes or high blood pressure. Consider John Rivera, a 72-year-old veteran from Arizona. John had lived with type 2 diabetes for over a decade. His blood sugar was mostly controlled, but his doctor warned that persistent inflammation was straining his kidneys. His lab reports showed microalbumin in his urine, an early sign of kidney stress. John didn't feel sick, yet he carried the quiet fear that one day dialysis could enter his life. On his nutritionist's advice, John began cooking with turmeric instead of relying on salt-heavy seasonings. He added it to scrambled eggs at breakfast, stirred it into chili, and tried turmeric tea in the evening. 6 months later, His CRP, an inflammation marker, had dropped. His kidney labs stabilized. More importantly, John noticed the swelling in his feet decreased, and he felt less fatigued. "It gave me back a sense of control," he shared, "like I was doing something proactive instead of just waiting for the worst." Science backs up John's improvement. Curcumin, the bright yellow compound in turmeric, helps block inflammatory molecules like NF-kappa B and IL-6 that attack kidney tissue. By calming this silent fire, turmeric reduces scarring and gives nephrons, the tiny kidney filters, a chance to function more effectively. This isn't about curing kidney disease. Turmeric will not reverse advanced damage. But used consistently, it becomes a daily ally, lowering the invisible burden of inflammation that most seniors never even feel. For those over 60, where every bit of protection counts, that's a powerful gift. The takeaway? Think of turmeric not as a quick fix, but as gentle support. A small amount sprinkled in food every day may keep inflammation in check, helping your kidneys stay stronger for longer. One more way turmeric protects aging kidneys is through its powerful antioxidant effect. Every second, your body produces unstable molecules called free radicals. They are a natural byproduct of breathing, digestion, even medications that many seniors rely on daily. But when free radicals build up, they create oxidative stress, which silently attacks healthy tissues. The kidneys, with their constant exposure to blood flow and waste, are especially vulnerable. Oxidative stress doesn't cause immediate pain, but it chips away at the kidneys over years. It breaks down cell membranes, inflames tissues, damages DNA, and speeds up the loss of filtration power. For older adults already juggling high blood, pressure, or diabetes, this hidden stress can accelerate kidney decline. That's where turmeric steps in. Curcumin, its active compound, acts like a shield, neutralizing free radicals before they cause harm. Even more, it boosts the body's own antioxidant defenses, like glutathione and superoxide dismutus, creating a double layer of protection. Take Susan, a 69-year-old from California, who had struggled with fatigue for years. Her doctor told her that her kidney function was stable but fragile. Wanting to be proactive, she began adding turmeric to her morning oatmeal and evening vegetable dishes. Within months, she noticed subtle but meaningful changes: less afternoon exhaustion, improved lab numbers, and a greater sense of vitality. While turmeric wasn't a miracle cure, it gave her kidneys the support they needed to cope with daily stress. Research confirms these effects. Studies show curcumin lowers oxidative markers like malondialdehyde while increasing antioxidant capacity in kidney tissue. By calming this oxidative storm, turmeric helps protect the microscopic filters, the nephrons, that keep blood clean. The takeaway for seniors? Antioxidant protection is not about quick fixes, but about steady, consistent defense. A half teaspoon of turmeric, paired with black pepper and a healthy fat, can quietly strengthen your kidneys against the daily wear and tear of aging. It's a small habit that can make a long-term difference. One of the most powerful ways turmeric supports kidney health is by helping stabilize blood sugar, a benefit many seniors don't immediately connect to their kidneys. Yet diabetes and prediabetes are among the leading causes of kidney damage after 60. High blood sugar doesn't just affect energy levels. It quietly injures the small blood vessels inside the kidneys, making them work harder with every passing year. Take the experience of Linda Harris, a 66-year-old retired librarian from Michigan. Linda loved baking cookies for her grandchildren and enjoyed sweet tea at family gatherings. Her doctor warned that her blood sugar was creeping higher, and early tests showed mild stress on her kidneys. Linda felt caught between fear and habit. She wanted to protect her health, but didn't want to give up the foods and traditions she loved. Her nutritionist suggested a gentle change: add turmeric to her daily meals. Linda began sprinkling it into her morning oatmeal, mixing it into scrambled eggs, and experimenting with turmeric-spiced chicken at dinner. Within months, her fasting glucose dropped, and her long-term marker, HbA1c, showed improvement. The bigger surprise? Her kidney labs stabilized, and she felt less sluggish in the afternoons. "It wasn't about giving up everything I loved," Linda said. "It was about finding balance, one meal at a time." Science explains this connection. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, helps improve insulin sensitivity, the body's ability to use insulin effectively. It also slows the breakdown of carbohydrates during digestion, preventing sharp spikes in blood sugar after meals. With steadier glucose levels, the kidneys are spared from constant stress, reducing the risk of scarring and protein leakage over time. For seniors, the lesson is simple. Stabilizing blood sugar protects not just your heart and energy, but also your kidneys. Turmeric is not a cure for diabetes, but as part of a balanced diet, it can be a valuable ally. Just a small amount, a quarter to half a teaspoon daily, paired with black pepper and healthy fats, can gently support blood sugar control and, in turn, lighten the burden on your kidneys. A benefit of turmeric that often goes unnoticed is its ability to support digestion, and by doing so, reduce the burden on your kidneys. After 60, digestion naturally slows. Bloating, constipation, and indigestion become more common, and many seniors quietly accept them as part of aging. But poor digestion does more than cause discomfort. It allows toxins and poorly processed byproducts to enter the bloodstream, adding to the workload of already aging kidneys. This was the struggle of George Walker, a 71-year-old retired truck driver from Texas. George had spent decades on the road, often relying on fast food and coffee to get by. In retirement, he still dealt with frequent heartburn and sluggish digestion. His doctor explained that these issues weren't just uncomfortable, they were increasing the strain on his kidneys. George was surprised. He thought digestion and kidneys were separate, but he soon learned how closely they were connected. With encouragement from his wife, George began experimenting with turmeric in his meals. He added it to chili, sprinkled it on baked potatoes, and drank turmeric tea after dinner. Over time, his digestion improved, bowel movements became more regular, bloating less frequent, and even his sleep improved because heartburn no longer woke him at night. At his next checkup, his doctor noted fewer signs of kidney stress. Science confirms what George experienced. Curcumin, turmeric's main compound, stimulates bile production, which helps break down fats and keeps digestion moving smoothly. It also strengthens the gut lining, reducing the risk of leaky gut, where unwanted substances slip into the bloodstream and trigger inflammation throughout the body. Less systemic inflammation means less stress on the kidneys. Turmeric is not a cure-all, but for seniors, it can be a gentle, daily ally. Supporting digestion doesn't just make life more comfortable, it also helps keep kidneys from being overloaded. A pinch of turmeric in soups, stews, or vegetables, combined with black pepper and healthy fat, can be a simple way to protect your kidneys while enjoying better digestion. While turmeric offers many benefits, it's important to remember that even the best remedies can become harmful if used the wrong way. For seniors over 60, the most common mistake is relying on high-dose turmeric supplements instead of simple food-based use. Consider Harold Jenkins, a 74-year-old retiree from North Carolina. After reading an article online, Harold bought a large bottle of turmeric capsules from a discount store. He believed more must be better, so he began taking 3 capsules a day. Within months, he developed painful kidney stones. His doctor explained that turmeric is naturally high in oxalates, compounds that can combine with calcium to form crystals inside the kidneys. By taking concentrated pills every day, Harold had unknowingly increased his risk. This story isn't unique. Across the U.S., many seniors purchase turmeric or curcumin pills at pharmacies, health shops, or online. These products often promise quick relief for inflammation, arthritis, or memory loss. But unlike the turmeric you cook with, supplements deliver concentrated doses that can overwhelm the body. There are other risks too. Curcumin can interact with common medications, such as blood thinners, diabetes drugs, and blood pressure pills. For some, this leads to dangerous swings in blood sugar or blood pressure, or an increased risk of bleeding. In rare cases, contaminated supplements have even been linked to liver or kidney injury. The problem is regulation. Over-the-counter supplements are not monitored as strictly as prescription drugs. Some brands contain inconsistent amounts of curcumin, fillers, or even heavy metals. Without careful oversight, seniors are left vulnerable. So, what's the safest path? Stick with food. 1/4 to half a teaspoon of turmeric in meals, paired with black pepper and healthy fat, delivers gentle, steady benefits without overwhelming the kidneys. If you're considering a supplement, always talk to your doctor first. Turmeric should be an ally, not a hidden danger. When used wisely, it protects your kidneys. When misused, it can quietly harm them. The key is balance, moderation, and medical guidance when needed. We've now explored 5 important ways turmeric can support kidney health after 60. It can help ease blood pressure, calm silent inflammation, protect cells from oxidative stress, stabilize blood sugar, and improve digestion. Each benefit on its own may seem small, but together they create a strong shield that helps your kidneys age more gracefully. The key lesson is that turmeric works best as food, not as a pill. A small amount, just 1/4 to half a teaspoon, added to soups, vegetables, or tea, combined with black pepper and healthy fat, can deliver steady protection without overwhelming your body. Supplements, on the other hand, often carry risks: too much oxalate, drug interactions, or even contamination. Used carelessly, they may do more harm than good. The real power lies in consistency. As we saw in the stories of Mary, John, Susan, Linda, and George, turmeric wasn't a miracle cure, but it was a gentle ally, helping them regain energy, stabilize lab results, and feel more confident about their future. These small choices, repeated meal after meal, can add up to a big difference. Now, I want to hear from you. Which benefit surprised you the most? Blood pressure, inflammation, antioxidants, blood sugar, or digestion? Type the number in the comments below. Sharing your answer might inspire someone else to take their first step too. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, aging doesn't mean losing control. With the right knowledge and habits, you can stay strong, independent, and kind to your kidneys for many more years to come. Stay curious, stay consistent, and stay well.